10 classic American foods that disappeared without warning. A soft piano music playing under an old-timey slideshow of diners, lunchboxes, and mid-century kitchens. Remember when dinner meant meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and a tall glass of milk? When the corner store had a little bit of everything, including a freezer full of weirdly wonderful treats you'd never find today. Some of those foods weren't just meals, they were moments, a part of growing up. A part of America, but over the years a lot of those once beloved bites just vanished. Today, we're looking at 10 classic American foods that disappeared without warning. So grab a root beer, settle in, and let's rewind the taste buds of time. Number 1. Whistle Orange Soda, the citrus pop that fizzled out in the 1920s. Whistle Orange Soda was the drink to beat the heat. It came in glass bottles with bright orange labels and had a tangy sweetness that was just right, not too syrupy, not too flat. Kids would trade marbles just to get one from the drugstore fridge. But by the 50s, bigger soda brands like Fanta and Crush muscled their way in, and Whistle couldn't keep up. Today, all that remains is the memory of that cold, bubbly sip on a summer's day. Number 2. Betty Crocker's Beef Stroganoff Dinner. The one. Wonder back in the 70s. Betty Crocker ruled the dinner table, and her beef stroganoff was a weeknight hero. It came in a box, with noodles and seasoning packets ready to go. Just add beef, stir it up, and in 30 minutes, dinner was served. It tasted like something Grandma might have made, even if it came from a shelf. But as tastes shifted and microwaves took over, boxed meals like this quietly disappeared. Now, it's just one of those recipes folks wish they could find again. Number 3. Jell-O 1-2-3 Dessert with layers of fun. This one looked like magic in a glass. Jell-O 1-2-3 separated into 3 layers as it chilled, creamy on top, fluffy in the middle, and classic Jell-O on the bottom. It was a hit in the 60s and 70s, fancy enough for company, easy enough for kids to make, but by the 1990s, the company quietly pulled it from shelves. No big farewell, no explanation. Just gone like the end of a dream you can't quite remember. Number 4. McDonald's Onion Nuggets, the burger buddy nobody saw coming before Chicken McNuggets hit it big. McDonald's tried a bold experiment in the late 70s, onion nuggets. They were bite-sized chunks of deep, fried onion, crispy on the outside, tender inside. It was like someone took the best part of onion rings and made it poppable. But it never caught on, maybe too ahead of its time. Today, they're a fast food legend that never made it past the test menu. Number 5. Morton's pot roast frozen dinner, Sunday supper, in a tray before microwave meals. There were TV dinners, and Morton's pot roast was king. You'd peel back the foil and find tender beef, mashed potatoes, and green beans all tucked neatly in their silver compartments. It felt like eating real food, not just something zapped in plastic. But by the early 2000s, healthier options and changing tastes pushed it out of the freezer aisle. Now, it's just a memory of Sunday night with the family, watching Bonanza or The Wonderful World of Disney. Number 6. The McDLT, the hot stays hot. The cool stays cool in the mid-1980s. McDonald's gave us a burger in a split styrofoam box. One side had the hot patty, the other, cold lettuce and tomato. The idea was simple. Assemble it yourself so nothing got soggy. People either loved it or didn't see the point, but environmental concerns over styrofoam sealed its fate. The McDLT faded away, but that jingle stuck in our heads forever. Number 7. PB Max, the candy bar that said no thanks. To Nuts launched in 1989. PB Max was a crunchy cookie topped with peanut butter and oats, all covered in milk chocolate. It had the perfect mix of sweet and salty, and fans thought it would be the next Snickers. But the Mars family reportedly didn't like peanut butter, so they pulled the plug. Just like that, it was gone, and folks are still writing petitions to bring it back. Number 8. Pizza spins the snack with a slice of personality in the late 60s. General Mills tried to blend America's love for pizza with the crunch of a chip. Pizza spins were little round crackers packed with tomato, cheese, and oregano flavor. Kids couldn't get enough. They were a lunchbox legend, but for reasons nobody's quite sure of, they vanished by the early 70s. These days, they're mostly remembered in old commercials and hazy playground memories. Number 9, Marathon Bar, the candy that lasted. And lasted if you grew up in the 70s, you might remember the Marathon Bar. 8 inches of braided caramel covered in chocolate, it even came with a ruler on the package. It took forever to eat, and that was the whole point. But despite its charm, it disappeared in 1981. Some say it was too expensive to make. Others just missed the sticky challenge it brought to every recess. Number 10. Savory Chicken Basket from Dairy Queen. More than just ice cream, long before chicken tenders took over menus. Dairy Queen had something special, the Savory Chicken Basket. Crispy fried chicken strips, buttery Texas toast, golden fries, and that little cup of white gravy. It felt like diner food, not drive-through. But sometime in the late 2000s, it quietly left many locations replaced by more modern fast food fare. For those who remember, it wasn't just lunch. It was a reward after Little League or a treat on a lazy Saturday.